Welcome back to this, your September 2026 forecast. Hi, I'm Nigel St. James. Well, September is usually a great month for you, and so let's see if the pattern is repeated and get right into it. All right, my dear Libra, let's get things underway for you. Do you know that your sign of Libra, well, of course, that's different to the constellation of Libra, and as the constellation, it is one of 88 constellations out there in the night sky. But of course, they've been stylized and treated as 12 for the purposes of the zodiac. But your constellation takes up about 1.3% of the night sky, and it is 29th in size out of all of the constellations. Now, just before I straighten this for you, the story for you here is an extraordinary and liberating story of walking away from drama, stepping into fearless new beginnings, unleashing fiery momentum, mastering your personal magic, and building a magnificent reality. And this month tells a powerful, uplifting story of hope, promise, success, and happiness, guiding you from the conscious release of unnecessary conflict straight into a joyful leap of faith, rapid creative action, divine manifestation, and collaborative success. And you're moving from letting go of hollow disputes into embracing a brand new adventure, charging forward with passionate enthusiasm, commanding your own destiny with absolute skill, and laying down solid, rewarding foundations with the right partners. Now let's have a look here. We have here the 5. Now, you begin September by making the wise, empowered choice to walk away from drama, from hollow arguments, and unnecessary aggravation. This energy, where it is coming through here in the first emanation of it into your spread, represents recognizing when a battle just is not worth your peace. Emotionally, you feel mature, clear-headed, and entirely uninterested in posturing or petty power struggles. Now, you naturally seek harmony. You might occasionally find yourself pulled into situations where people are trying to prove a point or create friction. And instead of engaging or fighting back, you look at the dynamic and realize this costs too much inner peace. You simply drop your weapons, step out of the arena, and just refuse to participate. When we look together here at the emotional context, walking away from the aggravation symbolized here is your ultimate power move. You are protecting your precious energy by refusing to give oxygen to toxic dynamics and people. You instantly disarm them. Now, this sets a deeply hopeful and liberating tone for the entire month, proving that your peace of mind is worth far more than winning a pointless debate. You step into September light-footed, unburdened, and entirely free. I think that having dropped that heavy emotional luggage, you take a joyful, fearless leap of faith into a brand new chapter, or it could even be a brand new book. Now, this energy represents new beginnings, innocent optimism, and the exhilarating courage to step out into the unknown. And emotionally, you feel electrified, adventurous, and wonderfully uninhibited. This is the magic of fresh starts, isn't it? With the slate completely wiped clean from unnecessary conflicts, you feel a sudden, bubbling urge of excitement for what comes next. You are ready to try something completely different, or explore a new path, or simply look at life through wide, wondering eyes of a beginner. This is speaking now of your spark of pure potential, which is igniting within you. You do not have to have every single detail figured out right now. Your willingness to trust creation is all the ticket that you need. And this brings an immediate wave of happiness and anticipation. You realize that stepping into the unknown is not terrifying at all. Rather, it is deeply liberating. You realize, don't you, that you are standing at the edge of a magnificent cliff, smiling and ready to fly. Now, that joyful leap translates into lightning fast momentum. It also brings fiery passion and unstoppable forward action. Now, this energy brings swift adventure and infectious enthusiasm and a fearless sprint towards your goals. Emotionally, you feel electrified, bold, and entirely unstoppable. There is no hesitation here at all. Once you take that leap of faith, you hit the ground running. Now, whether you are traveling, launching a creative project, or tackling your daily tasks with sudden zeal, you are riding a massive wave of creative excitement. Ordinary mainstream life often tells us to slow down. But this energy here now is calling you to trust the velocity of your passion. This brings a profound sense of liberation. You realize that action itself is a cure for stagnation. And as you charge towards your dreams with a fierce, joyful heart, you leave all doubt far behind. It's in the dust. Now, this fiery momentum places you directly in the seat of absolute personal power. You now know that you have everything around you, what you need to make things happen. This brings to you resourcefulness, a divine alignment, and the ability to turn vision into tangible, practical form. Now, emotionally, of course, you now will be feeling empowered, capable, and profoundly creative. Look at what is on your altar. You have the intellect, which is swords, and you have passion, which is the wands. And you have here pentacles, which is practicality. You do have everything you need It's right at your fingertips. You are no longer waiting for permission or hoping things will work out. You're actively weaving your own destiny with supreme confidence. This energy bridges your high-flying enthusiasm. Here, let's have a look there. With a really practical mastery. You understand that some things are meant to be, and you have permission to make them happen. You feel that immense wave of pride and joy, knowing that you possess the raw talent and the divine backing to create absolute magic in your life. And so you wrap up September with this, which is saying that by grounding your brilliant practical manifestation skills into successful collaboration, craftsmanship, and lasting real-world results, you're fulfilling what you are here to do. This represents teamwork, laying solid foundations. It represents seeing your unique skills, which are recognized and which are valued by others. Now, emotionally, you feel fulfilled, appreciated, and secure. But actually, there's more to this, I think, and it's this, that, look at the wonderful growth and colors here. This energy is your grand harvest. You are not working in a vacuum. You are joining forces with the right people, or putting your talents to work in a way that produces concrete, beautiful results. Every brick you lay right now is solid, purposeful, and deeply rewarding. And you end September wrapped in a radiant sense of happiness, knowing that your vision has successfully taken root in the physical world. You know, Libra, September is your month of magnificent personal liberation and creative triumph. By dropping the old drama and by embracing fresh adventures with courage, commanding your personal magic, and building strong foundations with others, you transform hope and promise into an undeniable, glorious reality of success and happiness. And that's the way it is for you this month.